Hello everyone, I am Chan. Welcome to my video again. I am currently in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. In this video, I would like to share my experience sightseeing in the city, including the historical relic of Independence Palace and the War Remnants Museum, and a half-day tour to Gucci tunnels. Today is 20 May 2022. I am in Ho Chi Minh City or Saigon, Vietnam. Today is the first day of visiting the city. I don't have plans in my mind. So I just want to walk around the city center and take photos and videos of the beautiful scenery. On another day in the city, I plan to take a 1-hour hop-on hop-off tour. So I am here at the Central Post Office of the city, which is the starting point of the tour. Notre Dame Cathedral is just in front of the post office, but it has been under renovation for a few years now. And unfortunately, the scaffoldings are now at the front side of the church. You can book the tour online, but I buy it here on the bus. It is easy and it costs 150,000 Vietnam dong. There will be no stop for this tour. It is just an overview of the city from the rooftop of the double-decker bus. They provide an audio guide for the tour, but I don't have enough time to set it up and a little complicated, so I don't use it. This bus will pass many tourist attractions of the city, as listed here. The tour route includes many busy streets of the city. Many cars and motorbikes come and go in every direction of the road. So, accidents are everyday things here in the city. Meanwhile, the motorbike of this delivery man got stuck with our bus. I hope he is okay. finally arrived back at the Notre Dame Cathedral and Central Post Office. This post office was constructed when Vietnam was part of the French Indochina between 1886 and 1891 and is now a tourist attraction. The building is the perfect blend of classical European architecture and Asian decorations, and it is one of the oldest and most iconic buildings in the city. There are a lot of items you can buy as souvenirs here. And since the post office is still in operation, visitors can easily send letters, buy souvenirs, and send parcels to friends and families back home. Next to the post office is Ho Chi Minh City Book Street, where visitors can read and buy different kinds of books. By the way, I need to find something to eat because I'm hungry now. Quang Nam Book Cafe is a place where you can have lunch, drink coffee, and read books at the same time. Vietnamese noodles are my lunch for today. Actually, I eat more noodles than rice during my stay in Vietnam. I paid 65,000 Vietnam dong for entry to the Independence Palace, which includes both the exhibit and the palace. The Independence Palace is also known as the Reunification Convention Hall. The history of this building can be traced back to 1868, when La Grandière, the governor of Cochin China, commenced the construction work of the first colonial building ever in the city. It was the home and workplace of the President of the Republic of South Vietnam. And it was the site of the fall of Saigon on 30 April 1975, which ended the Vietnam War, when a North Vietnamese army tank crashed through its gates. The helipad on the rooftop is also the special feature of this building. I have another place I want to go to, but look at the weather, it is raining heavily. The War Remnants Museum, formerly known as the Museum of Chinese and American War Crimes, contains exhibits related to the First Indochina War and the Vietnam War. Records of demonstrations around the world against U.S. aggression in Vietnam. This photo of Napalm Girl taken by a reporter got a lot of international attention and received many awards. Some of the images of war crimes are very upsetting. In particular, photos of widespread destructions from US napalm bombs and the horrific toxic effects of Agent Orange on Vietnamese citizens. Many visitors may need to take a break between exhibits. Honestly, the images shown in this room are very sensitive to me. The US Army used Agent Orange chemicals to destroy the livelihood of the Vietnamese people, and it affects on many generations still now. US armored vehicles, artillery pieces, bombs, and infantry weapons are displayed outside. Even travelers with little interest in the war should not leave the city without visiting. At least you should learn a little about the history of the country you are visiting, right? Another day is about history again. I'm leaving the city with a tour group I booked in advance. I paid $22 for Chi Tunnel's half-day tour. The first stop before arriving at the site is its souvenir shop. To combat battle supply American and South Vietnamese foes during the Vietnam War, Communist Viet Cong dug tens of thousands of miles of tunnels, including an extensive network running underneath the Cu Chi district northwest of Saigon. The tunnels were used by Viet Cong soldiers as hiding spots during combat and serving as communication and supply roads, hospitals, food and weapon cages, and living quarters for numerous MBA.
They could not recognize it. The tunnel 16 were here underground until they used the tunnel racks. So they shoot them? No, too late. They turned it outside because they got thousand they access the internet is underground. So you bend down like this and cover across the leaf. You can come it up that side for selfie photo or disappear. You have to cover the leaf across like this and hang on the cover on top, straight on and bend down.
All visitors are allowed to experience entering the tunnel, so I think I should try too.
Gucci fighter, black pajama, and scarf and rubber shoes. So that the secret access entered on the front. But is it time for you guys selfie with a fake one? This is a simple idea, yeah? See that for hunting. But how can they imagine by themselves? Because with them, on narrow like this, you fall it down both sides. Get stuck in your belly here, you can't move. And this one folding chair trap, this one make them more happier than those. Those strap make us a long time for sufferings to get hurt. You fold it down, never mind, Adidas and Nike. So when you stuck here, you try to get out, and your leg gets stuck with the hooks here. Hey, my platoon, come and help me. So they come, they pick you up with a trap. So they lift it like this way. See? Up. When I land here, the line cut and the bomb down here. Bum. So 2, 3 in 1. Yeah, look at that. Sweet. And the hooks here, look. Out from the airplane. So Air Force soldier. Pilots, they landed with umbrella. They take to the UC like this here. Take me home, cut you home. So next one. This Nigerian. They hang out behind the door. You break the door and the trap behind the door hits you here. And a little bomb inside. Slow. And the last one. Hit the door and the trap cut the light straight to your body. If you're standing here, you get hurt. And it's harder for you to control. And it's like with a hook. Bottoms this way. And it hits you here. You single forever. Make it cooler. Couple hours, they got a gunpowder and they make grenade, they land mine like that.
Dynamite for the TNT out.
Yeah.
Right.
Fire! Hey! All right.
Going to see our back.
For the last activity, all tour group members crawl into a tunnel system together before heading back to the city and the tour ends. Thanks for watching my video.